if you're new here, welcome, period. My name is Sasha and this is my space. I hope you all are doing well today. I am feeling super divine, super cleansed, super blessed. It is the last day of March, but there is so much new energy in the air. We just had a new moon on the 29th. I've got some new crystals and I cannot wait to unbox those for you. We just finished the fiscal year at work, which means a new one just began. So new good energy all around. I'm super duper excited to get the year started. It's also the start of spring, and for me this is really when the time of the new year actually begins. There's new life outside, the leaves start to bud on the plants again, you can hear the birds. I'm listening to the birds right now. It's amazing. We just did our routine, our skincare. We're getting a bit of a late start to the day, but that is totally fine. I'm allowed to do it. It's my day off. Just for context, it is almost 4:30 in the afternoon, but I feel like sometimes prioritizing a slow rising is exactly what you need, so no guilt. I've got out my planner just to get the ball rolling on the new week. So it is the last day of March, but it is a Monday, which means a new week just began. And this is how I like to start each week, getting all of my plans down for the week, everything that I want to do as far as content, as far as what I need to do for work, all of my monetary goals, but then also my personal goals. I like to write down affirmations for myself. So that's what we're currently doing. So at the top of each week, I like to write down just little reminders for myself to look back on whenever it's the end of my day and I'm checking off the things that I did for that day. I can take a peek at it again and go, you know, thank you, I needed this. So this week what I wrote is, every day I wake up blessed, every day I pray, and every day I love and like myself. I just love the fact that whenever I see it, I'm reminded of what the priorities are, you know? So every single week, this is how I start. And like I said, it's a Monday. So far, I always check off every single day that I woke up. That is the number one thing that gets checked off. So we did that. We woke up, boom, another day, check. The second thing that gets checked off every single day is pray. I pray before I got in the shower, and just every single day before I leave the house, we praying, okay? And third, I wrote down cleanse my body, spirit, and soul, which I just did, so we're gonna check that off too. And I really feel like when I do this, even if it's a day where I'm taking it easy, like today, I'm not really exerting too much physical activity or I'm not working, it still makes me feel accomplished and just really good about myself and good about the things that I'm doing to center myself and take care of myself. So any little thing, like for example, pretty soon I plan to walk over to my favorite place, Brooklyn Blend, and get myself a salad for lunch. So I'm gonna check off that I ate something healthy and delicious for lunch. Do you know what I mean? Just like little things that you do to nourish your body, your spirit, anything that you do that pertains to taking care of you, write it down and check it off. I think I'd also like to rearrange these shelves behind me. I got a ton of new books and I'm running out of space to put books. So I feel like I should clear some space from here and just line up my books on this bookshelf the way that it kind of was intended to be used, you know? So we're gonna do that. Also, like I said, want to unpack my new crystals, cleanse the crystals that I already have, and just give them a new space to shine and to feel good in. I've got some laundry to put away, I've got some editing to do, so we are taking it easy, but there's still things that I want to check off that list and get done. And basically, just throughout the day, I'm going to be checking off these things as I go along. I really just have this inkling to step into this new month with new, invigorated, fresh energy, and we're going to make the space match that today. So that is what's on the agenda. But before we go get lunch, let me show you guys the books that I got. I'm so excited to dive into them. You guys, I got so many new books, but all worth it to me. My fellow bookworms out there, you know what I'm talking about, that feeling when you get new books. Like, it is just so like exciting. I love going to the bookstore. I love exploring new genres. I love seeing the different covers and, you know, just like what appeals to me, what catches my eye, the color theory of it. I love it. First up, we got my girl Keke Palmer. I'm so excited to read this. This is her new, I believe it's a biography called Master of Me. Love the cover. She is just an all-around can do it all woman, you know, and I admire her so much. So I'm really, really excited to get into this and just learn about more of her life and more of her journey and just how she does it all. I got this other book called Abramovichisms. I have no idea what it's about, but I know it's about Marina Abramovich, who is like This woman is incredible and weird and scary, but like also very cool. And she interests me, so I want to know more. We've got Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. I'm excited to read this because I'm just interested in knowing the philosophy behind the different categories or subcultures within bigger movements. Like, you can kind of assume that it's all the same or the same experience for everyone, but that's not always the case. So I feel like this is going to be a really good read. We picked up Black Friend, which is a collection of essays by Z-Way. If you know, you know. In 2020, Z-Way had all of us Black girls, I feel like, in a chokehold. Like, she was just so educated and witty and a little unexpected, and I really just love her point of view from what I've seen so far. So I'm excited to read this too. I mean, let's be real, I'm excited to read every single book I'm going to show you. We've also got the Fran Lebowitz reader. This woman is a hoot. Like, again, everything that I've seen from Fran Lebowitz, I've loved. I love her point of view. I love how authentic and funny she is. She's so sarcastic, and I can't wait to get into this. We've also got 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I really feel like I don't read enough nonfiction, so when I saw this, I've been seeing it for a while, for some years, right? And then I was like, you know what, let me get into this. Apparently it's a little romantic, a little hot and heavy, and I think that's cool. So I'm excited to read this too. We also picked up A Fool's Kabbalah by Steve Stern. And all I'm gonna say is, given everything going on in the world right now, honey, I feel like she'd be a good read. Interpret that how you will. I also picked up Pimp by Iceberg Slim. This has been on my book list for at least a good 6 years, and I never bought it, and then I saw it at the bookstore and I'm like, okay, well, why not now? So interested to read this as well. It might be a little controversial, but hey, sometimes you gotta branch out a bit. This one I got strictly for the title. I mean, obviously. Porn and Oral History by Polly Barton. An oral history, I just thought that was so witty and silly, and yeah, this called to me. Can't wait to get into that, see what that's about. Like I said, I do not read enough fiction, so we also got The Black Fantastic, which is a collection of 20 Afrofuturist stories. I think that sounds so cool, so I'm excited to read this as well. Last but not least, I have been looking for a good crossword puzzle, and this one is Black Crossword. 100 mini puzzles celebrating the African diaspora. I just think that's so clever and cool. So I can do this on the train, or if I'm at the hair salon. You know, it's just something nice to have to keep my brain functioning, you know, like something fun. I like crossword puzzles, so excited to have found this too. And those are all of the new books from the bookstore, but I did also get 2 books from Amazon that I plan to reincorporate into this revamp of the bookshelf. So along with all of those, I also got The Odyssey by Homer. Never read it, I feel like I should. And this, which has been on my read list again for a while, this is Sex Workers, Psychics, and Number Runners, Black Women in New York City's Underground Economy. And who's this by? LaShawn Harris. I think that'll be pretty cool. So that is it for books. I am now getting a little bit hungry, I have to admit, so we're gonna get dressed, we're gonna go pick up our salad for lunch, and then when we come back, handle all of this. It is about 60 degrees and breezy and gorgeous in New York City right now. Like, spring has really sprung, and I'm so excited about that. So to walk over to Brooklyn Blend, I feel like I'm just gonna put on a pair of jeans over this leopard dress and like call it a day. Maybe drape a little light jacket over the shoulders in case I get chilly, but not really too much, you know, we're local, we're in the neighborhood, so let's get dressed. Salad is ordered. It should be ready shortly, which is great. They're very quick. So like I said, I just want to pop on some jeans. I'm thinking black jeans. Love the wash on these. These are Saint Laurent, and I love the one pocket detail and like the little stitching here. We're just gonna pop these right on top. Boom. That actually looks so cute. Like, if I had somewhere to go, I wouldn't mind this. The leopard with the black jean, like, I think it's cute. For a shoe, I'm gonna wear my Adidas Sambas. And let's put on a light jacket. I love this one from Zara. This is actually faux leather, but it's so buttery and soft. It's definitely one of my favorites. So good, so good. And this is the very simple fit. I think I'm gonna rock a pair of sunglasses though. Maybe a little Tom Ford. I think that's cute. And then this is the bag I've been rocking for the past few days, and I don't feel like taking anything out, so this is what we're bringing with us. And we are ready to go, girl. Let's go get our lunch so we can nourish our bodies and then get back here and restart the year. First of all, it is hot outside, okay? Like hot. Leather was totally the wrong choice. However, I got my smoothie and my salad, so I am totally satisfied. But you know what I love about springtime in Brooklyn? Seeing all of the little black kids playing outside. Like that is what it's all about. Riding bikes and playing tag. It's so cute. Thank God we are back home, honey. Ooh, because now I can just derobe and chill for the rest of the day. I don't have to go back outside. Ugh, there's no better feeling than knowing that you do not have to go back outside. And with that being said, let's put these jeans away. I also want to put these away. Girl, I've been wearing this jacket out and I think it's time to give it a rest for a while. How freaking fabulous is this? Like, the sequin with the like military inspired aesthetic. I'm obsessed with it. And if you're curious to see all of the different ways I have been styling this, head over to my Instagram at SashPosh. That's where you can keep updated on all of the like fashion forward things. TikTok as well. I made a TikTok again. There are times to charm, you guys. Usually I hang her in a garment bag just to keep her protected. I thought I was gonna wear this dress recently, but I ended up not doing so. So we're gonna put her away as well. Clearly I love leopard. I don't know, for me, leopard has just become almost like a neutral, and I feel like it's from my days working for YSL. Like he kind of thought of leopard in the same light. It's like black, like you can wear it with anything. Y'all, it's like really hot. Like I'm genuinely shocked. I need to put my hair up. Ooh, much better. We're gonna put away the leather jacket we just wore. Okay, nice and clear. We love that. Okay, next up, we gotta tackle these shelves, get it revigorated, add the new books. So let us get organized and clear and all ready for April. So this is the part where I usually just rely on my own intuition to guide me. Wherever I feel like things should go, that's where they go. But before anything, I always put back my beloved paintings first. This one I usually put here. One of my absolute favorite colors in the world is Yves Klein Blue, and obviously that's why I'm obsessed with this piece. The diamond as pendant I wear around my neck every day is from Majori, and I wrote a little note to myself when I gifted it to myself, and I just love to put it up just as a reminder that I am my own best friend. Okay, beautiful people, it is a whole bunch of time later, and we look greasy because we are. I put in work today to add new life into my space, and I'm so glad I did. Crystals are cleansed. All of my crystals from Hiiiiiiiiii crystals are still wrapped up in their packaging, but honestly, I think I'm going to save that for another video, so look out for that. Time tonight is just moving so quickly and getting away from me, and all I want to do now is just get ready for bed. I got me a nice little ginger ale. I don't know what it is about black people and ginger ale, but I swear if you ask me if I drink soda, I'm gonna tell you no. Ginger ale does not count. Anyway, now that the space is all brand new and rearranged, I want to take you guys to do my nighttime skincare routine with me. I've added a few things since the last video I posted of my nighttime skincare routine, so I want to put you on. Not only that, the skin is kind of like acting up. I think I'm gonna get my period soon, so that may be a reason why, but either way, I really just want to give a lot of TLC back to my skin, get her back to what she needs to be. So let's go handle that so we can finally wind down for the night and get ready for bed. Hello again. So like I said, I don't know if it's because I'm getting my period or what, but my skin is just going through a deep purge right now, I feel like, and I want to do things tonight that are going to be effective and then follow up with that with some more gentle healing things. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using to combat all of this, starting off with the Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser by Beauty of Joseon. I think that's how you pronounce it, Beauty of Joseon, ciao. Anyway, all the girlies were raging about Korean skincare, and I tried this and I love it, so I'm gonna keep using it. Sometimes after a long day, I love to use an exfoliant, but because we're gonna be using something more active tonight, I really wanna go super simple and gentle with the cleanser. When I'm done, I usually just pat dry with a paper towel. Not too much, but dab, dab, dab. This is what I'll be using tonight as my active by Dr. Dennis Gross, the AHA BHA peel pads. These things are a godsend. They're so effective and so good. Shout out to Kyra Amanique because she is the person that I saw using these, and she talked about how effective they were in helping combat her hyperpigmentation and breakouts and just minimizing all of that. And then I started using them maybe like a year ago, and she was not lying. And I haven't been as consistent with this as I once was in the past, but I feel like I should go back to doing that because they were just really, really good. It is a two-step treatment. You get two pads. This is the first, and you basically just wipe it all over your face in an even layer, and then you let it dry for 2 minutes. It might feel a little tingly, but that's okay because that means it's working. So the side we just used is for exfoliation. Now we're going to use side 2, which is a neutralizer. The second pad also has like a cooling and calming effect on the skin, so after you just did that active, you really, really need to replenish the moisture back in your skin, and the second pad is just perfect for that. I swear the second pad just adds immediate relief to my skin. It's so cooling. And that is it. Pretty simple, right? So I like to follow up with those peel pads with very simple and gentle products. You really don't want to do too much. You just want to let the pads do their thing. So we are following up with the Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. This is also by Beauty of Joseon. Usually you gotta shake it because it gets a little separated, and then I just do a few droplets in my hand, and then I smooth that all over, pressing it as I go. Just getting a nice even layer on every part of the skin. Careful around the eyes though. Like, it just makes my skin look so juicy and hydrated, and we love that. Next, we are going to use the Belief Aqua Bomb. Shout out to Aaliyah's face because she's the one who put me onto this one. I'm using the tiniest bit because, like I said, we want to be gentle. This is going to be great because it's got hyaluronic acid, it's got niacinamide, and then I just spread that in a thin layer all over my face and my neck. Okay, next up, eyebrows. I have got to be more consistent with this because how am I gonna know if it actually results in anything if I'm not using it consistently? This is the multi-peptide lash and brow serum from The Ordinary. And it's so crazy because every time I come back to this and I put it on my eyebrows, I feel it tingling and I'm like, wow, it must be working. And then I stop using it again, like, girl. And then I do want to use just a little something to moisturize even more, so I'm going to be using just a tiny bit of rosehip oil. When I say a tiny bit, I literally mean a tiny bit. I don't really know what I was doing with the rose hip, but I don't know, I just feel like that's gonna add that extra boost, that extra layer of moisture before bed. I feel like it can't hurt, right? And finally, on my lips, this is the Sugar Lip Treatment by Fresh. It's in the shade Peony, and I absolutely love the way this smells. It smells like a minty berry. And that is it for skincare. I just know when I wake up I'm gonna have the face of a baby's bottom, so smooth and clear, and I'm excited. Today was such a lovely day off, but I am going back to work tomorrow, and before I do go to bed, I love to pick out my outfit. Just it saves me time in the morning. I don't have to stress about what I'm wearing. So I figure that you and I can pick something out together, and I'll show you what my process is. It's springtime now. I want to wear lighter, cooler fabrics, so I have something in mind. I'm not quite sure how it's going to play out. You know when you have it in your head and then you put it on and it's maybe not hitting just the same? I hope it does, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, so my plan is to wear shorts, but to like layer it up a bit, just so I'm not doing too much. Like spring just started, we can relax. But I have these black tailored shorts that I've had forever from Zara, and they still fit, and they're just a great go-to when I need a simple black short. Okay, so boom, right? Cute. And I know I definitely want to wear a sweater on top. I could go black on black, but I just feel like the gray is just gonna make it look fresh, and like, you know, lighter colors are always better. So pop a sweater on top, boom, but I'm gonna tuck it in. I'm just doing it haphazardly right now because it's late and I just need to know generally what it's gonna look like. We're not actually getting dressed right now, but boom, like effectively this is the idea, right? Gray sweater, black short. Then on top of this, there is this blue blazer that I've been wanting to wear for a while, so I think it might be a cute time to break it out. Okay, so I've actually got two blue options. So the first is this pinstripe. This is a gorgeous kind of like cornflower blue. I love this shade of blue. It's got a really nice feel to it. It almost feels like a linen and silk blend. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I love the big pockets, and then it comes with this little tie here that you can wrap around the waist. But I also have this cotton blazer. She's a little thicker, but I love this detail here with the stripes. It's also on the back. I just think it's like really cool and different, but we will not know until we try, right? Sleeves are very, very long on this one. We need to scrunch those up for sure. A little bit of this and that. So this is how I would wear it. I need a belt. This Western inspired buckle I think is going to be perfect for this. Okay, boom. Like that looks cute. Nice big buckle. We got the pattern on the jacket. And then I would wear boots. Ooh. Okay, so this would be the look for this. Tall knee-high boots. Short. Like this is cute. Okay, let's try it with the other jacket. I kind of have a feeling like I'm gonna like the first one better, but it doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, you know, I can already tell, although I love this shade of blue, it's just not right for this look. It clashes too much with the black. This would be great with like a white trouser or a light pair of denim, but not for this. So this one is the winner. Boom. Scrunched up sleeves. Now we need something on top. I'm gonna top it off with this Balenciaga navy trench right on top. Very strong shoulders. This is giving. This is one of my favorite coats. Like, I'm so obsessed. I got this coat for like 60 bucks when I worked for Kering. But yeah, this would be the outfit. Boots. My hair is gonna look cuter, obviously. Makeup, but I like this. It's all blues and gray. Pops of black. This is good. Okay, we got a look. Oh, I feel so relieved. That actually was a lot quicker than I thought, and I love that what I had in my head actually manifested and executed in real life. That makes it so much easier. And I like to hang everything up, have it ready to go for me. Nothing to do in the morning except get dressed. You know what it is? I really love feeling prepared, and being that it's a new year, we're entering into spring season, just everything new. I want to feel fresh. I want to feel good entering into this new season, this new time, and being prepared makes me feel that way. And now it is officially the end of this eventful yet refreshing and relaxing day. And to bring it all to a close and just have a moment of reflection, I'm gonna grab my agenda again, check off those things that I did to replenish and restore my energy and my space today. And then I'm gonna change my calendar to say April, because when I wake up tomorrow, we will be in a new month. We got the planner. You already know what time it is. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video, this sort of spring refresh day in the life vlog. I love you. I love me, and I'm gonna see y'all in April.